Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe Dungeons Dragons Online, die letzte im Three Barrel Cove auf episch. Und zwar haben wir uns geflaggt für die Quest Precious Cargo. Die werden wir jetzt angehen auf Epic Elite. Wieder neue Musik.
Parrots still hate you. Remember waterworks.
So, und zwar müssen wir jetzt so ein bisschen Luftkampf machen.
At last, a Rothree's treasure. And here's Captain Cage, wonderment in his eyes at the sight. Once you load it onto his ship, you can begin the voyage back to Stormreach. Captain Cage pushes forward on the controls and bellows. Setting the cards for Stormreach! Elemental engine ahead, foul! One of the sailors calls out. Ring sighted to our stern, closing fast! She's flying pirate colors! Captain Cage grimaces. The Banshee's clad in iron, weighing us down. We can't outrun them. There's no help for it then. Prepare for battle! Banshee can take a pounding from Mage Fire Cannon bombardment, but the bridge and defenses are still vulnerable. Not to mention the crew. Quickly! Destroy the grappling hooks before they overwhelm us! Shouts out. Excellent work, lads! With no grappling lines, those swuggies be figuring out their next move. Now's the time to repair our defenses. Better yet, now's the time to sink their pirate ship. The elemental engine is wrecked. Explosions reverberate through the Banshee as she comes to a stop. The pirate airship is moving in. Captain Cage shouts out, "Prepare to rebel, boarders!" Your retaliation destroyed the pirate's airship engine. This poorly maintained ship is not taking the damage well. It would be wise to return to the Banshee before you go down with the pirates. The crew erupts in cheers as the pirate ship falls from the sky. Captain Cage joins in. Great, lads, but don't get cocky.
So, reparieren wir erstmal hier den Maschinenraum. Dass das nur eine Minute dauert. So, dann gehen wir wieder an Deck.
Another ship closes in. This one flies familiar colors. The ill-fate pirates. Cage shouts to the crew. They be coming out of the woodwork. We'll make them share the same fate as the last ship. An explosion rocks the bridge as the pirates smash the ship's controls. The Banshee slowly drifts to a stop. Pirates have gotten into your cargo hold. They're looting your treasure.
Dann mal schnell hin.
Captain Cage grunts at the ship's destruction. Bloody rat killed half his crew, putting them through his pointless traps. We did the rest a favor by putting them out of their misery.
So, dann reparieren wir jetzt hier die Steuerzentrale. wir weiterfliegen können. Lange haben wir ja nicht mehr auf der Uhr. So 4 Minuten müssen wir noch fliegen. Ab 3 Minuten 30 kommt dann das Endboss-Schiff. Weiter geht's.
Captain Cage grimaced at the arrival of the newest ship. I the Devoured. Looks like even the Shark Syndicate be after a piece of the treasure. Beware! They're bound to be cut above the usual pirate rabble. Rocks the bridge as the pirates smash the ship's controls. The Banshee slowly drifts to a stop. Seemingly out of nowhere, a gigantic airship bears down on you from out of the fog. I have you now! Now that the eclipse is closed in, my colors have vanished from the ship's engine. Taunts Commodore 2 from the bridge of his ship. Pirates have gotten into your cargo hold. Pirates have gotten into your cargo hold. They're looting your treasure. Captain Cage smirks. The Shark Syndicate be run by the Boromar clan. Scallywag halflings, they'll have plenty of ships to replace the one we saw.
Kette da war das.
That really was Michael, too. He really did survive the battle at Sentinel's Tower. Insects. With 2 out of the way, perhaps there's something you can do with the ship's controls.
Na, jetzt hin.
The controls show that the Blood Tides engine room. There's a fire barrier in front of the Blood Tides engine room door. It must be powered by the engine's fire elemental. You'll need to find a way to drain some of its power to get in. There's 2 again. Welcome to my happy place, he says. Normally, the mage fire cannons achieve their fearsome firepower by drawing directly from the elemental engine. But when you poking about my ship, I took them offline. The power is going to the barriers protecting my engine room. Still, I can put each cannon back online in independent mode. They're not as powerful without the elemental engine, but they get the job done. Don't you think? Fire cannons to the elemental engine and, yes, they're drawing power from the ship's other defenses. Will this be enough to clear the way into the Blood Tides engine room?
Na, mal gucken.
You can see the two scowls at you in hatred. I died that day in Center Tower. But many Karnathi necromancers joined the Blood Tide at the end of the last war. They brought me back and tried to control me. I've had my fill of being controlled. From the explosions echoing through the hall, the Blood Tide flagship won't stay in one piece for much longer. It would be prudent to leave. So, when the necromancers thought themselves safe, I slit their throats in their sleep. That is what I do with anyone in my way. The crew erupts in cheers as the massive Blood Tide flagship, the Eclipse of Blood, breaks apart. Captain Cage laughs, visibly relaxing. Well, we've survived! Now, let's get back underway to Stormreach!
So, jetzt müssen wir ja noch reparieren.
The elemental container fits snugly into the engine. The Banshee hums with life again.
So, jetzt oben noch die Steuerung reparieren und dann geht's nach Hause.
Way up on the top where the chaps are sailing. No, not here, not here. Follow me.
Ich glaube, wir haben richtig Glück gehabt. Captain Cage hat nur noch 13.000 Hitpoints. Die kennen wir doch noch hier. Das Data Task Bad Band. Das ist doch von Ironstone Inlet. Ein abgeschlossen. Oh. ist echt cool. So, 40 Sekunden noch. So, kaufen. Ganz gut für die Brille.
As you pass the harbor lighthouse, the pirate attacks stop. Captain Cage chuckles. They thought to take our treasure over the Thunder Sea, where no one would know our fate. But now that we be in Stormreach skies, they don't have the brass to be plundering right in front of the coin lords. As the banshee comes to a stop, a familiar blue-haired figure appears. A startled Captain Cage turns and greets her. Ambassador, welcome, welcome aboard. We have your treasure. It's safe in the cargo hold.
Yay.
Awesome job there.
Dann wollen wir mal looten. Nix Tolles. Ja. Ach, jetzt kriegt man für jedes Airship, was man noch besiegt hat, auch noch eine. Jetzt die Kiste, auf die es ankommt. Aber auch nicht. Schade. Keiner named hier. Schade, schade, schade. Gucken wir nochmal durch. Ah, ne. Das ist Schadensfliege, ja. Okay, das war's. Wir recallen. Das war Three Barrel Cove auf Epic Elite. In der letzten Quest Precious Cargo. Wie gesagt,
Cutlass Falls is famed both for its scenic beauty and as a landmark for the local smugglers.
so viel quatschen kann ich jetzt hier nicht. Man muss sich ja doch ein bisschen konzentrieren. Wir werden mal sehen, wo wir denn als nächstes weitermachen. Ich denke, die Attack- und Stormreach-Reihe da in Haus D, wo auch dieser Pirat nochmal vorkommt von eben, wird, glaube ich, so unser nächstes Ziel. Bis dahin, schaltet wieder ein. Bleibt mir treu, euer Tito.